Hi Virgos, welcome to your love reading for May 2019. If this reading resonates with you, please take a moment and hit the like button so other people can hear the message and it can circulate widely. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel, click the bell for notifications. I do readings around the full moon, around the new moon, and love readings for each sign for each month. I've already shuffled your cards and I've meditated on your energy, and so what we have here is the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is in the position of you and what you're contributing to the relating with your love interest, your partner. For your partner or your love interest, there is the Five of Cups. That's what he or she or they are contributing to the relating. The combined energies is the Ace of Wands in reverse, and what needs to be understood, integrated, or what is the outcome is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I have to say that the love readings for May have been pretty intense so far. And they're not as loving. No, they're pretty loving. They're compassionate. There's a lot of compassion in these readings coming from the different signs, but it's not as happy and enthusiastic and joyful and inspired as I would like them to be. And your reading is pretty intense, Virgo, I have to be honest, and I just have to read the cards the way that they are. So take this message for how it resonates, and if it doesn't, throw it out or move on. There are so many different readers out there that are really talented. But also there may be pieces of this that resonate, and so take what works for you and what serves you and leave the rest. So I get the sense that you are considering walking away. You're holding on right now. It has entered your mind that you should or could or might, or maybe it's best if you walk away. If you do walk away, it will be a calculated decision. It'll be something that you've thought about for a long time. But right now there's a sense of holding on and considering what is the right thing to do. Do you stay? Do you walk away? Your love interest, your partner, is in a... This is my stuck in the past card. Your partner is stuck in the past and grieving some past trauma, some past hurt. There's a lot of grief, disappointment, sorrow in this card, and I see that your love interest, your partner, is really focused on that right now. There are other things to focus on, but he or she is not even aware that these other two cups of love are upright, because they are so focused on what is gone. They're so focused on the past, what has spilled, what hasn't worked out. The combined energy is the Ace of Wands. So there is a delay around some new, energetic, fiery, passionate, creative project or beginning. There are distractions, there are delays. For some reason, this new beginning around passion and creativity, this new energy is stuck. This is the combined energy. So it's like it wants to surface, but it's stuck right now. And then finally in the outcome, or what needs to be understood and integrated, is the Page of Pentacles. And this really suggests a lack of progress around some, again, the page is sort of like the ace in that it takes the seed of the ace and begins to work on it, begins to bring it into fruition. But in this case, it's a lack of progress around some new beginning that has to do with all things tangible and practical and real, because it's the Suit of Pentacles. So it could be home, work, a new project, family, lack of progress. Let's get some clarifying cards. Let's pull some clarification cards. What's going on with your love interest? What is this grieving situation about? This emotional grief about? What is this past situation that your love interest is so focused on? Oh, let me pull that card. Six of Wands. This has to do with a victory. So a victory in the past? Are they remembering a time where they felt more successful than they are now? Are they grieving a loss of success in their life? Two of Pentacles. Having a choice to make. Juggling a lot in their life. A lot of day-to-day personal responsibilities, and having a choice to make about something real and tangible. Home, family, work. Feeling overwhelmed by choices, or as if you don't have or can't see, you don't have choices or you can't see what the right choice is. Just sort of that feeling, oh gosh, I hate that feeling. Ugh, it's terrible. Just feeling very overwhelmed by choices, feeling like you need to make a decision, but not having the clarity to make that decision, and then waiting on something to come to fruition, waiting on the fruits of your labor to ripen. This is my waiting card, the Seven of Pentacles. So this clarifies the fixation on the past that your love interest is focused on, is involved with right now. Six of Wands, a sense of success and victory, juggling a lot of responsibilities, needing to make a decision, feeling overwhelmed by options, not knowing what the right choice is, lack of clarity, confusion, illusion, disillusion, illusion. And then just stuck in sort of like waiting, this waiting place. Why are you considering walking away? Why are you thinking about walking away? Where are you at right now, Virgo? How are you feeling about all this? How do you feel about your love interest? Let's pull a few cards for you, a few clarification cards for you. Maybe your partner is not as successful as they once were, and it's bringing them some stress and some grief and some sadness. Something that have to do with achievement here. Four of Swords for you. I feel like you've gone through a really difficult time. This has been really hard on you. It's been very difficult emotionally. And the only thing you can do now that the betrayal is over, or the emotionally difficult time is over, is to rest and recuperate. You're just, I get the sense too that you're also waiting. But it's sort of like you have to do this. There's no choice. You have to rest. You have to restore at this moment, because what you went through, the battle that you went through, was intense and hard. And it's almost like this person almost looks like they're in a coma. You know? Let's pull some more cards for you. Let's clarify. Let's clarify for Virgo. How do they feel about their love interest? What do they think about this situation? This is the Gilded Tarot that I'm using right now by Ciro Marchetti. Here we go. Again, I get the sense that you will eventually walk away from this. This has been a very difficult time for you. What comes before the Six of Swords is the Five of Swords, and that indicates a battle in which there are no winners. And the Six of Swords is a calmer card that comes after the battle, where you are moving on from the situation. You're on peaceful waters. There's a full moon. There's power available to you. This could all actually shake out around the full moon in May. So pay attention to that. You might ultimately make that decision to move on around the full moon. All right. Because I do see a lack of creative a lack of passion and a lack of progress. The Sun in reverse. There's also a lack of clarity. The Sun is all about clarity. It's all about energy and optimism and clarity, and there's a lack of all three. Now and in the future. Okay. How about we pull a crystal healing card for you, Virgo, so that you'll have a crystal to draw upon during this decision that you're making. Citrine. Ooh, that's cool. I heard that most citrine that's available on the market is fake citrine. Just a tip. It's most citrine that you buy is baked amethyst. There's a citrine that is very rare that you can still access or purchase, and I think it's called Native Congo citrine, and that's actual real citrine. I just looked it up online, and it's kind of expensive, but it is available. So let's see, this is 18. Citrine has to do with abundance. A stone of joy and abundance, citrine helps you to interact creatively with the world. It promotes inner calm. You spend too much time worrying about home, family, and finances. Remember, you are an abundant being who manifests what you need. You are an innocent, wise child who yearns to play. Joyful play creates a wonderful world. Be grateful, for you are blessed. Accept constructive criticism. Become emotionally balanced, letting feelings flow naturally. Divination. Take time out for joyful play. Self-regard heals a damaged child. Abundance is all around you. You attract success and prosperity. Stop worrying. Be optimistic and allow life to happen. Trust your intuition and perception. Consult the wise child within. Your thoughts on the bigger picture are correct. If there is family discord, harmony is restored through praise. There's a lot here about connecting with your inner child and playing, and self-regard, and a call to stop worrying, stop engaging in those acts of anxiety, and that you have the power to manifest what it is that you want. You have the power to manifest abundance and inner peace. This card here, Six of Swords, could also mean that you're going to travel. Maybe that's one of the ways that you connect with your inner child. All right. We have 7 minutes left. Let's play with these new fun cards, the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I want to see what the chemistry is like between the two of you. What is the sexual, energetic, creative, kundalini energy-like connection between the two of you, Virgo and your love interest? What do we have? What do you guys like together? What gets you going? Oof, God, so many. I'm just going to take the top card. It's the Two of Wands. Again, we have the Wands, the suit of energy, creativity, passion. Oh, I like it. It looks in this picture, sorry, I'm going to put this down so that you can see it. It looks like in this picture there are two friends having dinner together by firelight, by candlelight, and they're engaged in like deep conversation. It feels like the avenue to connecting with your partner creatively, passionately, sexually is through conversation, is through connecting with one another around the thoughts that you're having and the emotions that you're having, and really articulating that to one another. That's what sparks your chemistry. This conversation, this heart-to-heart conversation. It could be about ideas, it could be about emotions, but it's really the spark to your passionate sexual connection as well. So that might be a key for you in reconnecting with your partner who seems to be going through a period of grief and sadness that has to do with something in the past. Might not even have anything to do with your relationship at all. Just what they're going through, right? All right. Well, Virgo, I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please hit the like button. You can also subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing a full moon reading in